So we are in the shop. The joys of being a job shop is there's all kinds of random stuff that comes in. So today we had a quick job with a lathe, a lot of plasma cutting, and then longer lathe work, but that's stuff that I can't have on video. So let's just jump right in. Alright, so most of what we were cutting today were repeat cuts, so don't have to do any designing at all. Just basically pull up the file, cut it, right? We do have one new parts to cut today, though, and so we're going to do that. So it's a rod holder, so we're just going to make this little bracket here. So new components, also a large rod holder, and we always start with a sketch. So create sketch, we'll put it on the XY plane, and I'm going to use a line, and I'm basically going to rough in a box, right? I know I could have just chosen the rectangle tool, but I didn't. Okay, so there's our box. And let's dimension that. So I'm going to press D for dimension. Top, bottom, 3.5. And then do the same thing for the sides. Since this is a 3.5 inch box. Now, the next part here is we've got a U shape to do in here. And what I typically do, because I know that this is a it's based on the midpoint here, is I'm going to go ahead and create a construction line. So I drew that line at the midpoint. You see the little midpoint symbol. I selected it and pressed X for construction. I know I do a lot of shortcut keys, but I'm assuming that you know some basics. If you don't, then well, maybe this is the right video for you. But yeah, so okay, so there's that. Now I'm going to draw a circle. We'll do a center point circle somewhere on this line, and it needs to be 1.375 inches in diameter. Alright, so there's our circle. Now, we also know that we need a dimension, and the dimension from this bottom over is 2 inches. So let's do another line. Let's just draw this construction line here. It doesn't really matter what it is, but we will dimension from... What is this doing? Stop that. Okay, so we'll dimension from here to our construction line, and we know it should be 2 inches. And then we will make tangent this circle to this line. Okay, so now it is set up. We know exactly where that's supposed to be. The next step is to make the rest of the slot, and I typically just do this by a line, and I'll come over to the midpoint because I know that is the tangent point, and I'll go straight up till it intersects. You notice I got the tangent symbol there, and we'll repeat that on this side. All right, tangent, tangent, everything is good. Okay, so actually as I highlight this, you can kind of see the shape of the file of the part we're making. Now they've called out a couple of radii here, so let's go into our sketch tool and we'll do a fillet. And let's start in this bottom corner. And they said the fillet is a 1/4 inch, 0.25. Now we can keep doing that on the other two parts where it needs to have a fillet. And then we're done. Press enter. So there's those fillets. Now I also want to put a small fillet around these two spots as well because, well, frankly, it needs it. So let's go ahead and we'll do repeat fillet. I did a right click and a repeat fillet. And we're going to go from that point to that point. And that's going to be, let's do 0.0625. It's just to keep it from being a sharp edge. But you notice we broke our drawing when we did that. So let's reconnect our part. It goes from this corner to this corner. You see it changes colors again. Did that because when I told it to come around, it said, oh, okay, I guess I'm not supposed to go around here anymore. And we'll just repeat that fillet, right? So we'll do the same thing here, and that is 0.0625, enter. So there's our part. We can now go press pull, select that part, and it is a 1/4 inch material. And there's our part. Just like that, we're able to